Hey guys, me, Pastano. Last episode we cross-examined Oldbag, and that's about it. Okay, there's a lot of more stuff that happened, but it was pretty much all Oldbag, and then we, I don't know, suspected her of the murder of Jackhammer, because we wanted to buy time. So, let's just go into it. Really good intro. October 18th. Wright and Co. offices. Whoa, what a day.
There's no time for relaxing, Nick. Say, you think WP's got a chance?
I guess that really depends on the people we found out about in today's trial.
Director and producer?
Yeah, them.
Well, what are we doing here then? Let's get to the office studios.
Before we go, though, 100% my badge. Hey, see this?
You really like showing that off, don't you, Nick?
That's it. That's it. Let's go to the detention center first. October 18th, detention center, visitors room. Oh, Mr. Wright, thank you for earlier. Not at all. We got lucky. We got lucky, to tell the truth.
You can say that again.
We got lucky, to tell the truth. I didn't mean to. Okay, I know. Let's not.
So, WP, do you have any leads that might get us going the right direction?
Sorry, but no.
Be sure to tell us anything that comes to mind, no matter how small.
We can't rely on getting lucky again tomorrow. Yes. Alright. The fanboy. Do our fanboys sneak into the studios often? No, not that I know of. That security lady's pretty strict with them.
But in today's testimony, didn't she say they were often hanging around?
The kids really love the Steel Samurai. They sneak past when she's not looking, I guess. I don't know. I'm just a guy who plays Steel Samurai, dude. I'm Will Powers. Was the director present at the morning run-through? Yes, he was. He was directing how the Steel Samurai and the Evil Magistrate should move.
Why didn't you tell us that before?
Well, just the studio asked us to keep quiet.
That has nothing to do with this. I hate to repeat myself, but Nick here is a newbie lawyer, fresh off the bar.
I mean, I don't know. For being fresh off the bar, Phoenix doesn't really know a lot about being a lawyer.
When he loses, he's gonna lose big.
I see. Whose side is she on?
You aren't hiding anything else from us, are you?
No, I sure hope not. This poor freaking dude. Let's just go to the studio. October 18th, 2:16 p.m., Global Studios, main gate.
No one's here.
Right. Now that they have Miss Oldbag in custody, I guess they don't have anyone else to replace her.
Hey, in the guard station, look, she left her donuts.
You know what's weird? So I just ate some donuts today. Man, donuts are good. Don't know why I needed to mention that I ate donuts today. Don't know why. Also dots.
What? I wasn't going to eat them.
Alright. Let's move, I guess. Side Studio 1.
Door 18, Studio 1 entrance. Hey, Nick. It looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today.
You're right. He's probably up to his neck in paperwork after the commotion at today's trial.
So, Nick, remember that Studio 2 we heard about at the trial today? It was down that path of the fallen tree, right?
Yeah, I think that's what they said.
Maybe the director and the rest of them are there today. Now's our chance, Nick. Let's check it out.
Okay. You know what? Let's go back to inside Studio 1 for some reason.
October 18th, Studio 1. I don't really want to be in here.
Yeah, it is a murder scene.
I want to go someplace else. I want to go someplace else. I want to go somewhere else. Me mad. October 18th, Studio 2 entrance. This is Studio 2?
I thought so.
It doesn't really look much like a studio, does it?
No, that it does not.
Hey, there's a trailer over there.
Looks pretty sturdy for a movie set trailer.
Are we sure this is a studio?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I've never really been to the studio, so I don't know. Looks like 2 people ate here. There's nothing left in the plates.
Hey, so they ate T-bone steaks too?
What is it with steaks around here? Yeah, seriously. I don't like. Could they not eat anything else besides steak?
Hey, there's always room for steak.
I mean, she's not wrong.
But something does seem out of place.
What?
I don't know. It just feels odd.
Yeah, something's not right here. Whoa. A light van for moving staff and equipment around. They kept it in pretty good shape. Looks like it'd run fine. I don't know why I'm stuttering so much today. I did that a lot in the last episode too.
Well, let's go for a drive.
Sure, if I had a license. Phoenix, how do you not have a license here? How do you... Okay, I mean, I don't know.
Nick, you don't have a driver's license?
But look, I have this.
Why are you showing me your attorney's badge, Nick?
Because I like showing my attorney's badge. Don't judge me. Mine's being mean. An incinerator. Apparently they just put this one in. Wow. Look, it's an incinerator. Hope we don't see another one. Again. It's already covered in soot. I said the word soot was like always a weird word. I don't know. They must not clean it much. Whoa. Bro. There's a big 2 pin here.
Probably because this is Studio 2.
Probably, though it doesn't look anything like a studio. I don't know why they keep saying that. I mean, yeah, it's not a studio, but okay.
Nick, let's go inside.
Think it's okay? Oh well, it's locked.
Aw, shucks. Aw, jinkies.
On closer inspection, this trailer looks like it's been here for a while. I don't think this is part of some temporary film set. Whoa. I don't know why I speak like that sometimes. I think I just do that when things are just saying the obvious. These look like materials for making a movie set.
You've been sitting here for quite some time. This might as well be a junkyard.
Yeah. There's some flowers here.
Wow, so pretty. They're taking good care of these.
Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous. Well, I guess that's it, or something. We'll just go out now and to the employee area.
Tour 18, Global CEOs, employee area. Look, it says assistant girl. Hey! Hey, girl that has almost the exact same voice as me. Hi, WP's lawyers, right? I heard about the trial. Great job, guys.
Don't mention it.
Is it true they caught the security lady?
Phoenix is pretty full of himself sometimes, and I love it.
Actually, she just called me. She told me to cover up that drain.
You mean that one? Wow, what a mess.
I know. I'm not so good at handiwork. Some assistant, right? Yeah, but you do work on the props and the backdrops too, right? Right. Just lots of times they end up looking worse than they did before I fixed them. Oh, well, I'm sure these things happen. Nothing to worry yourself about. You're right. I won't.
Personally, I think she should worry at least a little bit more. I mean, come on.
If you'll excuse me, I have to go to the guard station. I don't know why that happened to my voice. I was supposed to fill in for Miss Oldbag. Great. See you later then. Good luck with your investigation.
Alright.
So, the fanboy they were talking about in the trial today, he came in through that drain?
So it seems. I guess they covered it up in a hurry.
Hey, Nick. If that drain's covered, the boy won't be able to get in.
Yeah, I think that was the idea.
Feel kind of sorry for him, though, don't you?
What? You want to rip off the grate?
Really, Nick? We can?
Whoa, she's serious. Uh-oh. Just rip it off. Well, I guess some things are just made to be broken.
Yeah, you know, Nick, you're pretty swell sometimes.
Sometimes?
Hey-ya! There, that should make the kids happy.
The things we do. For the kids. The drain grate is off, and I know who did it.
Now the kids will be able to come in again. Doesn't it make you feel great to do a good deed like that?
Must be nice to live so free of guilt. Phoenix really, brings down Maya in his, thoughts.
Door 18, Global CEO's dressing room. This is where the Steel Samurai costume was on the day of the murder.
That's what Mr. Powers says, at least. Guess they snuck in and took it while I was sleeping.
But Nick, what if Mr. Powers hadn't been sleeping? I wonder what the killer was planning on doing then.
She's got a point.
Mr. Powers' bag. I wonder what's inside. Hey! Supermarket tablets. Wow, I'm kind of shocked.
Maya, leave those alone. Leave those alone. Wolf men found on Mars. I'll have to buy that issue. Has a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies.
Wait, Nick.
What now?
These snacks, they've passed the expiration date.
Then don't eat them.
They're snacks. They're meant to be eaten.
I swear something happened if you just, examine stuff. Or I don't know, maybe not. Could have sworn. Huh. Guess we'll come back.
Oh, hello. Ho-ho! You look a little out of place. It's the clothes, isn't it? I thought my camo vest might do the trick. Kind of an alternative guard fashion thing.
Yeah. Wait, have I presented my badge to Penny? Oh wait, I forgot. She doesn't even react to it. So how are the things doing? Studio things doing?
There's police wandering around everywhere. It's terrible. They won't even let me clean up. Don't want me disturbing evidence. Haven't even cleaned up our lunch plates from the day of the murder.
You know those plates with the steak bones left over on them in the employee area?
Yeah, can you believe it? Do kids sneak in here a lot? Well, I don't think there's that many of them, but I do see one in particular a bunch. He's always gawking at the sets or snapping pictures. You just see old Windbag's eyes flash when she sees him. She has a bit of trouble catching him though.
Alright. Director. I heard something at the trial today. They said that the director and the producer were here for the day of the murder.
Oh, sorry. I was in the prop storage room, so I didn't see them. I guess they weren't here, though. The pseudo head seemed pretty eager to keep us quiet. So they were trying to protect the director? More the producer, really. The producers are a real star here. She saved these studios from the brink of disaster and kept them running. I don't think we'd still be in business if it weren't for that producer.
The producer, huh? Whoa, bro. Okay, do I go somewhere? Alright. Oh, I forgot about this dude. What voice should I give him? Mark F. Who are you thoughts? I'm a mellow.
Haha, wait, you first. Who are you? You look pretty suspicious to me.
Whatever, lamers. How can you not know the great salmonella? Salmonella. I make the lead shows. The Steel Samurai Mine, RTFC, read the film credits.
Really? You're the Salmonella? I'm so sorry. You look so... Sorry.
No, quite alright. Really, it's fine. Raffle. Man. Just imagine if people said raffle in everyday conversation. Like, imagine, like, just, like, stuff that you use in text. Imagine saying that out loud to people. And it being, like, a normal thing. Guts.
Oh, what is it?
You know, a closer inspection. Yeah, hot. Sorry. Hey, did you do a lot of cosplay? Does that costume Rockstar?
Rocksaurs? What? Hey, you're drooling.
Huh? Oh, LOL. Buffer overrun. Pants. LOL, bro. LOL. You trigger my creative power. Yes, come to me. Pink princess. I don't know what voice I'm doing, but I think it fits him. It's the sequel to Steel Samurai. Pink princess one little Tokyo. Whoa, where did that title card come from? Raffle, LMAO. Pink princess.
Why it's gotta be Little Old Tokyo? Why can't I have a cool name like Neo Old Tokyo?
We really need to talk about cool. Does my badge do anything? I'll try not to anything, but there isn't a thing that don't interest me, lol.
Why are you staring at me like that?
Oh no. I presented it again. Alright. The day of the crime. Did you notice anything usual on the day of the murder? Oh, I know who those are. That's very lady show about us thing. That's right. I don't even know if people can even hear me doing his voice. Like Salmonella's voice. I don't know. Cause I'm just speaking doing this weird thing with my tongue and mouth. It's I don't know. It's a pretty regular day. We have a bunch of entrance and morning. They're made from that some trailer. I was so busy I didn't get a chance to eat lunch. Sad face.
It's definitely made in like the 2000s.
A T-bone steak, was it? Yeah, gross. I hate missing out on food.
Yeah, I can see that. Nick, what does sex stores mean? No idea.
Anyway, I'll just leave from noon to after 4 o'clock. I was producer some big works from Network. Mr. Hammer's time of death was as many as 2:30 p.m.
If he's telling the truth, that meeting gives him an alibi. Yeah. This dude is so weird. About the producer who was at the meeting with you.
Oh, you mean, that's right. Man, all the way, there we go, sweat.
I can't stop myself from laughing at this guy, like how he speaks.
Such a way to marry a parcel from the next to the samurai.
You had a meeting with her on the day of the murder, right?
Yeah, she got me from there to swap job. Just the whole time.
The big wigs. Who exactly are these big wigs people keep mentioning?
Old boss over at your network and some friends. Also, good production assistants. They tell people and
okay, I don't think anyone can hear me, but I'm still gonna do this voice anyway, because I don't know what else to do. Because I already did the nerdy voice for Penny, so I don't know. Also, there's a little spit. Oh no.
I said something else. No.
We're all of them with you the entire time.
You constantly so
Scout. Someone say all be reliable witnesses. Yeah. Okay. I think I go back to the trailer. Yeah. October 16th, Studio 2 entrance. This place is deserted. Crash. Eek! Nick, what was that sound? So late, it came from inside the trailer. Someone must be inside. Hello? No answer. Pretty suspicious if you ask me, Nick. Let's go in. I'm not sure we should be barging in. Huh? It's locked. What? Don't we have a key? No, but there's probably one in the guard station at the main gate. Then what are we waiting for? Let's borrow it. They'll let us. Yes, I get to do Oldbag's voice again.
Aha! You again. Eek! How rude, acting like you'd seen a ghost.
You certainly got back to your post quickly.
Oh, the police took me away, they did. They pulled out a spare steel samurai costume. Told me to put it on. Can you imagine? How could I, a sweet little old lady, wear a giant suit like that?
Miss Powers is pretty tall.
As soon as they saw there was no way I could swear it, they let me go.
Guess I would rule out her being the murderer.
Anyway, no, this whippersnapper, this old lady never forgets a slight insult. And you won't get any information out of me. My lips are sealed.
You sure are talking with a lot for someone with sealed lips.
Starting now, 1, 2, 3.
This lady's too much. This lady's so dang too much. Alright. About that kid you said you saw. If
If I see him now, again, I'm taking him down.
Nick, look at her eyes. She's serious.
She's gonna kill that kid. About the director, the one who was here on the day of the murder. If I see him again, I'm taking him down.
Nick, I think she's losing it.
I don't even remember what to do. I think I just examine this computer again. The computer that runs the studio, huh? It looks like it's been turned on. Wait, no. Okay. To present this card? No. Okay, then I don't understand where to... Okay. No. Okay, she's back to normal. Okay. Oh, yeah. This kid.
Hey! Hey, wait!
I'll bet he came in right through that drain.
Hey, Kiddio. What's your name, sport?
Okay. I'm not a kid, so don't talk to me like that.
Huh? But you are a kid. What a rude little brat. That's no way to talk to an adult.
I don't see no adults here. Hippie hip fashion chick.
Hippie fashion?
I'm just gonna do my over-the-top Phoenix voice, but just make it a little higher for him.
Nick, I think I'm being mocked.
Gotta hand it to Maya. She's pretty sharp and pretty mad. I'm Cody Hackins. Call me Kiddio again, and I'll cut you down where you stand, evildoer. Like the little touch where his arms are too short for him to get the sword out all the way. Does presenting my badge do anything? Evildoer. Oh, okay. The Steel Samurai. So you're a fan of the Steel Samurai? How dare you utter that name, evildoer?
What do you mean? We're on the Steel Samurai side.
Ha! Ha ha! You can't fool me.
Okay, it was the last line said by the innkeeper in episode 8.
Ha! Easy. Like some fries with that? Really? That's like the last line of that episode? Alright.
Not bad, Kiddio.
Watch it. What are they doing? What is happening? Being so out of the loop. So you heard anything about the incident the other day? Puffy face.
You were here, weren't you?
Puffy face again. Do you see anything? He always, the Steel Samurai always wins. Always. Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything.
What?
But no way, and I'm telling you, losers. Loser.
Wait, what?
Let me go.
He's gone. Huh? Something fell off the table when he bumped into it on his way out.
A bottle? Why was this sitting here, I wonder? Ba-da-bum. Anyway, what was that kid saying?
He saw everything.
So mysterious. Also, there's a little more something on there. Man, it must be weird for people, coming into this thinking that, I recorded this gameplay with, a capture card. And then they see my finger and oh, what is he going on? What the heck? But, sometimes it happens. I mean, you gotta do it. What else? Oh, yeah.
Huh? Where's that little windbag?
I've heard to leave her post. Hey!
Nick, that was her.
Stop! Whippersnapper. Yeah, sounds like she's chasing out that kid. Natch!
Oh, she tripped.
My sure looks happy. I guess I can get the key card.
Hey, Nick! Now's your chance. Let's check out the guard station.
Good idea.
Oh! Is it Nick?
The trailer key. The key to that trailer in Studio 2.
Are you borrowing this, right, Nick?
Yeah, borrowing. We're definitely not stealing it. Man, we're such a good lawyer allowing someone to steal something. That's really good. Wait, I'm going backwards. And we're here. Let's examine the thing. Or the key we borrowed from the guard station work. It opened.
Great, let's go, Nick.
Seeing eager all of a sudden.
Well, you first, Nick.
Not that eager. Okay, I think I'm gonna get myself a drink of water because my voice has been hurting. Yeah, got myself a fresh cup of water. Alright. Trailer.
Tour 18, Studio 2 trailer.
Ooh, whoa.
Eek! Someone's in here.
What voice should I give her? I didn't really think about giving a lot of voices to people in case 3. I didn't like. Okay, I'll rephrase that. I didn't think of what voice to give some of these people. I just thought, oh yeah, Oldbag and then Will Powers. I didn't really think of everyone else. I was just like, yeah. Names.
Our names? Where? What? WP's lawyers and,
I see.
And who might you be?
Dee Vasquez, the producer. Dee Vasquez? She's quite beautiful. Yeah. I'm not interested. Alright. Let's examine some stuff. Looks like they were designing a set to use for the Steel Samurai show. Got some figures for how much the set cost. I can't believe they spend that much money on those sets. Yeah. I'm just gonna say yeah. The glass is frosty. I can't see outside. This far into October. The dimming daylight makes it feel like winter's coming. Yeah. Another old movie poster. The Singing Samurai starring Jack Hammer. What the hell do samurai sing about? Chilling your heads. My friend.
Oh my god. That movie was the best. It's about a samurai who sings his way to fame and fortune. The samurai was a very accomplished singer, you know.
Singing Samurai Stars. What's next? Ninja Ballet? Samurai Summer, starring Jack Hammer. This part is quite old.
Wow, it's been years since I saw that show. It was one of those typical summer romance stories, but it was great.
Typical summer romance with a samurai on a horse? An old movie poster, Dynamite Samurai, starring Jack Hammer. I guess Mr. Powers used to be quite the star. Yeah. Oh, look, a trash can. Can't wait to find nothing in it. I think yeah, that could be a clue. Just some paper cups and crumbled documents. Wow, really, there was nothing in there. It's just like those freaking trash cans in Pokemon that literally have nothing in them after Gen 5 or 4 or whatever they were introduced in. This is where they had that meeting. There are documents and paper cups scattered around. Okay. Sure. That was very important. The day of the crime. I was wondering if you could tell me about the day of the crime. Miss Vasquez? Script. Excuse me? Script. I'm looking for a script. Script? Steel Samurai, episode 13. I need it.
Could we ask you a bit about the day of the murder? I need to read it.
Awkward silence. We're getting nowhere fast. Whoa. The Steel Samurai.
I'd really like to ask you about the Steel Samurai.
Miss Vasquez?
It's on TV every week. That's all I have to say about that.
I like how the music like started and then like 10 seconds later it just ended. Wow, they're very short-lived.
Nick, she's telling us to go watch TV. The nerve of her.
Hey, don't get mad at me. Director. About the director or someone else, was it? What exactly is his role here?
Perhaps I didn't make myself clear. I'm looking for a script. I can't be bothered with anything else. Nick, after all people in the entertainment business are all the people in the entertainment business just this weird?
Starting to look like it.
Nick, let's get out of here. Is there someplace else we have to check?
Yeah.
Wait.
Yes?
If you see Manila, give him this. Why do we have to do your errands? I don't think I like her.
Whoa. Well, what was that? I was trying to like do like a generic sniff. I think my sinuses are kicking in for some reason. I've been staying up really late for a few days. So maybe that's causing it. Man, that was disgusting. Don't cry. She'll take it as a sign of weakness. Alright, we'll give it to him if we see him. Okay, let's just go. I'm really embarrassed by that. Okay, let's just give him it. Here, I got this from the producer. Oh, I had to do his voice again. That one. I'm not proud of the from our stretch. Like this, trying to don't find it tricks.
Nick, it might be quicker to just look at all the places where he's like to have been.
I agree. I mean, thankfully, I've played this game before, so I know where it is. Okay.
We're back on the scene of the crime. Let's find what we need and get out of here quick, Nick.
But first, I need to do this again.
Look, it's ladder. There's a stipulator. What's the difference? You mean to something?
Yeah, okay, I just want to do that real quick. Like, no other reason.
Hey, look, that's a chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these.
The director? Maya? Take a look around that chair for me, would you? Remember that script the director was talking about? Didn't he say he left it somewhere?
Aha! Found it, Nick. The script.
Good work. Wow. Why does it look so freaking messy? He's like eating some like pizza while he's reading it. Okay. Let's just give it to her, I guess. Yeah, why is it so dirty? Okay. Here, we found it. Your script. Script handed D. Vasquez. You're not going to talk to us?
Quiet. I'm reading. Just you hold on. What's the big idea? Who you think you are anyway? And do you even know who we are?
Powers' his lawyers?
Right.
Am I a suspect?
No, it's just, well, no, but...
You want to know about the day of the murder?
Yes, anything you could tell us would be a big help. You know there was a meeting here at noon. Yes, with the director and the people from the network. Correct. Now, listen closely. All the people in this trailer that afternoon went to Studio One. It was impossible for us to leave. Impossible? Why? The path was blocked. The path?
Okay, we'll just move that. Oh, wait.
I have to talk to her. On the day of the murder, the path that leads here was blocked. You saw Mr. Monkey on the way here, correct? Monkey. I can only think of that. The part of the Super Mario Brothers movie, that terrible movie. Monkey. Mr. Monkey. The monkey with the broken head. Oh, right, that. What an original name. Yeah. Its head fell over in the wind on the day of the murder. It didn't start moving the head out of the way until after 3 o'clock. It was after 4 o'clock by the time the path was unlocked. Capiche? Capiche?
Gabish?
Everyone in this trailer was stuck here until the path was cleared. Stuck in this trailer, stuck until after 4 o'clock. Hammer died at 2:30. Thus, none of us could have gone to Studio One. Well, what? It's true. A crane came just after 3 o'clock to move the head. We called some people in to clear the way. I'm sure they corroborate my story. But wait, what if the head fell over after 2:30? Then you could have gone to Studio One. 2:30, the time of death. Very well. Come.
Alright, we're just here now.
That's Mr. Monkey. When it wasn't broken, we announced the time in ooks. 1 ook per hour. Ook, 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 ook. Always with the ooking.
That's a line and a half. It is a monkey after all.
Check its head.
I had a thinker and it thought it's stuff, so I don't know how that's so weird. Well,
the clock inside stopped when it broke. Nick, it stopped at 2:15. 2:15? That's right. This path was blocked from 2:15 till after 4 o'clock. Therefore, we're innocent. Mr. Hammer died in Studio One at 2:30. See? Goodbye. Mr. Monkey's head. What do we do, Nick? There isn't anyone besides WP who could have killed her. Hammer. It's over. We're finished.
Sure doesn't look good. Guess we should head back to this office and plan our strategy. Alright, we're here. It took us like 5 seconds. October 18th, Ryan offices.
Now what? Refresh our clues. Everyone's alibi is watertight. We don't even have any promising leads. Things are looking pretty grim. Oh yeah. It's a little early for giving up, don't you think? Huh? You've got one lead. Mia, it's you! What took you so long? Sorry, Phoenix. Maya has trouble calling me unless she's really in trouble. Right. Oh wait, I guess that means we're really in trouble. I'd say so. What did you mean, we have one lead? The boy, of course.
Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything.
What?
But no way am I telling you losers.
I don't know. He didn't sound like he was going to help us at all. I'm sure you can find some way of bringing him over to your side. Either way, you should go back to the studios. That boy is our last hope, Phoenix.
Thanks. Now I'm more worried than I was before.
Wait, can I present my badge to her also? Showing me that isn't going to do it any good. You know what they say, dead men don't tell tales. You sure are talking enough? Okay. October 18th, Global Studios main gate. What's wrong?
Whippersnapper.
She's been chasing that boy this whole time.
When I catch him,
It's only she hasn't had any luck catching him.
I got a hostage now, whippersnapper.
Hostage? Tell me, what happened to the boy?
If I see him again, I'll lay him flat.
My, what a violent old lady. Actually, I met with the director just now.
My heart, I don't feel so good.
I don't feel so good. Is she okay? I haven't even seen Infinity War, by the way.
So I'm a fake fan. I'm a fake boy. Before I go,
I'm trying to get Oldbag's voice again.
Before I go, I like to visit the place where poor Hammer died.
Right. She was saying she wanted to visit the studio, but where he died. Was this about a hostage?
When that boy was running away, he dropped this and ran. He'll come back for this one.
It's kind of hard to understand her with all that huffing and puffing. Phoenix, that hostage might be what he need. Cody might talk to us if we gave him that. Good idea. This Oldbag might
No! I'm catching that brat if it's the last thing I do.
Phoenix, do you have anything you might trade with her? A trade, I wonder. Card key.
Hey, that's a card. Studio One.
Right, a card key to Studio One.
I could visit Paul Hammer. I'd like to visit. He died. I was his fan.
You don't have your own card, Miss Oldbag?
Studio One isn't my turf. You'll let me borrow it, then.
Give her a card, then I won't be able to get into Studio One. Yeah, let's give it to her. Why don't you let her borrow it, Phoenix? I guess it can't hurt. Here you go, Miss Oldbag.
Listen to me, Sonny. I don't like having no whippersnappers. You take this, and we even. Deal?
What's this? A Steel Samurai trading card?
That sneaky kid dropped it. I figure it's pretty important to him, though.
Thank you. I may have a use for this. This must be the hostage he was talking about.
Right, I'm off.
There she goes, hobbling off toward the studio. Okay, let's go to where he was. Door 18, Global Studios, employee area. Hey! Hey you, wait a second. Phoenix, is that the boy? Yeah, his name's Cody Hackins. I think he ran into the dressing room. Bust down door. Door 18, Global Studios, dressing room. He's sure to be in here somewhere. Found you! Damn it! He's getting away! Come back. There, he's back. How did she... Hey there, would you mind helping us out? Please?
I'm Cody.
Hello, Cody. I'm Mia Faye. Nice to meet you.
Yo!
And I'm Phoenix Wright.
Who asked?
This kid, really likes girls, I guess.
Phoenix, you can take it from her, from here. I'm not sure. Yeah. Mixing up my words. I'm not so sure I'm qualified. Steel Samurai. Steel Samurai is so cool. He's... Hello, my fellow kids. The Steel Samurai is so cool. I think he's the bomb. Huh. What would a lamer like you know about the Steel Samurai? Yeah, hey, watch that attitude.
Phoenix, you really shouldn't yell like that. He's only a kid.
Yeah, don't yell like that. I'm only a kid.
So do you know anything about what happened here? Could you tell me, please?
I don't know nothing.
Looks like a little persuasion necessary. Maybe a bribe. Here it is. Cody, this looks familiar?
Hey, you are.
You are, huh?
You are, ultra rare. That card's really... that card's really hard to get. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb.
I'll give you this if you help me.
But that's my card. By ordering me something I already own, you're in effect eschewing the very basis of our consumer society, namely the principle of fair trade. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb.
That's so dumb, but I love it. Why do they teach these kids in school these days? Quantum physics?
But whatever, I don't need that card.
Huh?
I got a double. Just keep it. It's yours.
What? After I went through all that trouble?
If you want to trade, find me a really rare card.
Really rare? You mean there's something rarer than ultra rare?
Ultra rare premium cards are way rarer than plain ultra rare cards. Come on. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb.
Premium. Rare. Why do I feel like we're talking about steaks? Wah. Okay, let's just get a card. I know where it is. Wait, why did I go back here? Yes, this way.
October 18th, Studio T trailer.
Oh, hi.
Hello, brings you here?
Oh, I had to arrange some stuff.
Yes?
The, girl with you, doesn't she seem a little different? Like, is she even the same person as before?
I think Penny's the only, like, person that isn't a main character that, like, can tell that isn't Maya. Nope. She's the same as always.
Same as always.
Okay, what do you say?
Okay. Do you know anything about this?
Hey, that's a Steel Samurai trading card. I like those, actually.
I'm one card away from a complete set.
A complete set?
Yeah, a set of one of each card.
Huh?
Wait. That's it. That's the card I need. You don't know how long I've been looking for it. I don't care what kind of girl you think I am. I need that card.
That escalated quickly.
But please, I beg you, please trade with me.
Trade with you?
Yes, trade cards. Look, I'll even trade you an ultra rare premium card.
Trade me huh?
Yes, it's a good deal for your ultra rare. Please.
Phoenix, can you see she's desperate?
What's everyone getting so excited about? Okay.
Really? Thanks. Then this is for you.
Yahoo! Yahoo! It's me, Mario. There she goes.
Doesn't doing good things like that make you feel great?
Yeah. Yeah, it does. Okay, let's go back. I forgot how annoying it was to, like, travel between screens in the, like, old Ace Attorney games. Here it is. See this card?
Yeah, wait, that's it. That's the last ultra rare premium card I need. Come on, Give it to me, please. You gotta give it to me.
Wow, I've never seen him so eager. Right, okay, how I could trade?
You're on. I'll use samurai spear and throw in an evil smash straight to boot.
No, not that. Kind of a trade. I don't want cards. I want information.
Huh? Yeah, you sure? Fine by me.
Mechanic, let's hear what he has to say. If you know something that could help us, you can have him take the stand tomorrow. Alright. Steel Samurai. So you like the Steel Samurai?
He's so cool.
I guess.
You're judging him by his looks. You have to look at his actions, at his life.
I'm being lectured on life by a great scholar.
You like him too, don't you?
Me? Yeah. I love the Steel Samurai.
So tell me, what your favorite thing about the Steel Samurai is?
His fighting skills. Gotta think of something. I like it when he vanquishes his foes.
Yeah, Wazam!
The Steel Samurai always wins, always. Check this out, it's my fan album. What the? It's all pictures of the Steel Samurai.
I go to every live performance.
Those stupid I need to slow down. Those stupid publicity stunts where they beat each other up in public?
I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands in front of Blue. Wazam! I got them all. I never miss one. A perfect collection. Check it out, my new digital camera.
Wow, that's very impressive. The newest model, isn't it?
You bet, lady. I just got it for my birthday. My album has a name. Want to hear it? The Steel Samurai Path to Glory. The Steel Samurai always wins. Always. Hey, if you want this, you can have it, lady.
Really? Are you sure?
Yeah, I took these with the digital camera. I got all the data at home, so I can always make another one.
Well, then I'm happy to accept. Thank you. What's with people always giving stuff to Mia? What a life. This is how she looks, Phoenix. What happened? You were here on the day of the incident, right?
Yeah.
Do you see anything unusual? Cuddy? Well, I can hear rain outside. Let me check. Well, yeah, it's raining down hard. I think I need to finish this quick before, the roof collapses. Cody, he needs to know because he's fighting for justice. Isn't that the Steel Samurai's motto? For great justice? You have to help us fight for great justice, too.
I saw everything.
Oh, well, we might get some useful information out of him yet. What you saw. Cody, I need to ask you something very important. What did you see on the day of the murder?
I got here that day around 2 o'clock. I'd come in through the woods out back so that old lady wouldn't see me. Got kinda lost though. I was in there for maybe a half an hour or so. Then I finally got to the studio. After that...
What is it, Cody? Woo! I like that face.
The Steel Samurai killed a bad guy. He used his samurai spear, just like always. One shot, one kill. It happened so fast, I got scared. I went home after that.
I see. Must have been hard for you.
Man, you say those nice things, but it's so obvious you aren't speaking from the heart.
Right. Mia?
Yes?
I think we can say for sure this means the Steel Samurai did it. Sure enough. And the director has an alibi, so it wasn't him.
Indeed.
So, the only person left who it could have been is Will Powers.
Have to admit, it's kind of a shock.
But if you put this boy on the witness stand, your client will be guilty for sure. Let's not call him then. I think that would be wise. Best to leave this one alone. Not so fast, pal.
Dang it.
I heard everything. This boy here is a key witness. He's under police protection starting now. Come on, son. You got a rendezvous with me down at the precinct. No, I ain't going. Wah!
Well, that happened.
That didn't go so well. Back to Sierra Leads. Now we have a serious handicap in court. What are we going to do, Mia? Well, I really need to be going. Don't worry, Phoenix. I'm sure you'll be fine.
Whoa! Come to the trial tomorrow, please. I need you there.
Phoenix, can I ask you something? Do you really believe that Mr. Powers is innocent?
I believe.
Of course he is.
That's all I wanted to hear. Also, great extreme voice, by the way.
Thank you, I worked on it.
Excellent. I'll see you in court then.
Great, thanks, Mia.
See you soon.
To be continued. What? Wow, this video ended up being an hour. This is like, I think the first time, well, besides the first episode, where it's been like an actual hour. Wow. Well then, that was an exciting episode where I had to do a lot of voices and it hurt my throat. See you guys later. We're gonna go to trial and cross-examine Cody Hackins. Whoa.
He's so cool and awesome. The Steel Samurai is so awesome. Yeah. Yeah, bro. Yeah.
I don't know how to end this video. I'm sorry. Sorry I had to endure this.